On the last All Out show, callers weighed in on the Kill Shot Eminem diss.
That fucking diss track is the best one of the year for sure. Dude, I'm so glad M fucking shit on MGK, dude. He fucking sucks. He always has.
He did not lose a beat. Like, this dude is a storyteller. Like, the shit he be saying, it, like, go over your head, and then you listen to it like, dude, he just, like, it's ridiculous. Sorry, Machine Gun. You gotta get the fuck up out of here with that.
M shit was fire, bro. MGK.
Yeah, I went back and listened to the song again, and yeah, I had to listen to it like 3 times just to pick everything up.
They took that L for sure. I just can't wait. I want to hear what the fuck MGK has got to say about this, bro. This shit is so fucking fire.
And now here's another episode of the All Out Show. Oh, no. Jesus fucking Christ. Scared me too, shit. Yeah, I went back and listened to it like 3 more times just to peep every fucking... Because there was shit I was missing. I was like, oh, that was subtle. Nope, we got him there. Yeah, like, I didn't know who the fuck G-Eazy was, so I didn't know, like, to understand him. Like, Jeezy fucking his girl and shit like that. So this weekend fucking... This weekend was a rough one for me. I spoke on it, like, a week ago. My homegirl, Claire Wineland, died. She had cystic fibrosis, and then... they tried to do a lung transplant. There was complications. She ended up dying. And, you know, if you read the book, I wrote about her in the book and all that. It's one of my favorite stories in Hummingbird. It was about how Claire and I met. And she was just like this. She was just a young girl with a lot of heart. She could finesse a motherfucker. She had heart. She had game. And apparently she was fucking famous. I didn't realize this shit. Like, she was like, her death was covered by CNN and all that. So it was just crazy going to her funeral yesterday. Like, half of it felt like really heartfelt, like these heartfelt stories. And then the other half felt like people being on her coattails trying to like get mic time. That shit grossed me out. And I ain't really, you know, I ain't think about, sometimes you don't think about someone's passing until you go to that funeral. Then you're like, fuck, that's real. Claire said all she wanted for her funeral was just to have like a picnic and be listening to some Earth, Wind and Fire. So I thought I'd open up the show with some Earth, Wind and Fire for her.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Shade 45, I have the private sperm donor, Kyle Gordy, here. What's up, Kyle?
Good. Loving it. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks for coming by. What made you want to be a private sperm donor?
Well, you know, it was 4.5 years ago, and I'm like thinking, you know, this is something that I'd want to do. You know, I don't have any kids of my own, and...
Are you reading that shit off of a paper?
Yeah.
You don't know your own story?
Okay, yeah, I do know it. Okay. So pretty much I just...
Put away the paper, Kyle.
Put away the paper, all right. So pretty much I just...
How you going to slang sperm if you can't even talk off the top of your head?
So pretty much I just want to start, and, you know, I heard about, you know, sperm banks, and, you know, they charge like thousands of dollars.
How much they charge?
Geez, probably for the sperm like $800, and then the procedure like $1,200.
So that's $2,000. It's 2 racks.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like frozen.
Yeah. And
you only get 1/10 of the sperm. So they splice it, you know, like your ejaculate, the sperm, semen, whatever.
Yeah, nut.
Yeah, they splice in about like 10 little vials or whatever, and they use that. And so each one of those 1/10 of
they
sperm,
sell for $800.
like $800. Yeah, it's crazy. So that's kind of why I started. I'm like, I can just do this for free, and people
are you banging the girls, or do you nut in a cup?
Some, like most in a cup. Some I do, you know, doing naturally, and they, you know, but this is what their doctor recommends. I say, hey, you know, do you want it in a cup? Do you want to do it naturally? And you know, they usually say, hey, well, my doctor said it'd be more effective doing it naturally. So I'd say, okay, well, show me your STD test. I'll show you mine, and, you know, we'll do it. So,
how many kids do you got right now?
I got 18. I just had one born a week ago.
No kidding. Yeah. All right. My main shit is child support. Has anybody hit you up for child support?
Not one. I'm very careful. Like,
how are you careful?
Well, California's weird because we have a new law, like like AB 960 or something. If you have a contract and you donate to like a couple,
yes,
you don't pay child support, but you have to have like a evidence or something that A, you donated, and B, that there's a couple, because someone has to pay child support besides the mom. Like, they have to hook someone on it. And in my case, you know, almost all my moms have a partner, a wife, a husband, or
didn't you just knock up an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
Who was her partner?
Her wife, yeah.
How old was she?
She was 18. No, her partner was 22.
Her partner was 22?
23, yeah.
All right.
So.
What do they do for a living?
You know, they're, you know, the
How many of your kids are getting money from the government?
None.
No shit.
Not one.
Not one.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's not like these moms are like, I'm donating to like girls like
You're not fucking broke bitches.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because they're gonna hit me up. I've had some girls that hit me up. They were like 18, they didn't have a job.
Yeah,
they were on welfare and everything, and they want to get pregnant. I'm like, dude, if I get you pregnant, the government's coming after me.
Yeah.
So I try to stick with couples. The best ones to go for are straight married couples.
Really?
Best.
Why is that?
Because they just say the kid's theirs, and you don't even have to worry about it. I had a couple. I have two straight married couples. One was naturally I have a kid with.
Yeah.
And the other one was artificially.
Okay.
So the weird story about the naturally girl.
Was the husband in the room while you was fucking?
No.
Okay.
So he had like diabetes in his family, and so the wife didn't want to get pregnant by him. So I said, hey, so what's up?
Wait, hold up. The wife wouldn't get pregnant because diabetes ran in his family?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. That's all.
Oh, he's a bitch.
And I didn't get it because I didn't know until...
he's a bitch.
I didn't know till afterwards.
Right. Well,
I was like,
that's between them two, really.
No, that's between them two. I'm like, well, I mean, you don't want to get pregnant by him. That's cool. But, you know, pretty much I said, hey, what's up? Like, so your wife wants to get pregnant. How do you want to do this? And he just said, you know, our doctor recommends naturally, but you can do however you want. So I just said how to come over, and we did it naturally. And
where was he at? Was he just sitting in the other room?
No, he never came. This guy never came over.
Okay.
This one was very odd because
she came to your crib. And
she came to my crib.
Okay.
And we were in there, and she just said, hey, let's do this, and we just got the business. I mean, it wasn't like
when you fuck them chicks, are you like fucking for like pleasure, or are you just trying to get a nut? And then...
I tell them what they want. I ask them, hey, so what do you want to do? What are the rules? Do you want to just get in and get pregnant, or do you want to give it 20 minutes and, you know, not be stressed out, and, you know, you're more likely to get pregnant? Because if you go and just get it in and get it done with, the woman's going to be like, she's going to be stressed, and, you know, I don't like that. I like them to be, like, open, and it's definitely a lot easier because, you know, you want to orgasm right afterwards. Because, you know, if you orgasm, when I orgasm, it's going to pull in the sperm. So I always tell them, right when I'm done, you do it right at the same time, and that'll increase your chances exponentially. I actually donated to a 42-year-old actress.
Yeah.
She spent $20,000 on IVF. She came over, I think it was like 10 p.m. at night. We met, whatever. Went to my room, and we did it naturally. And pretty much it took, 20 minutes. We had fun. We enjoyed it, whatever. And she got pregnant the first time. One time, 42, after spending $20,000 on IVF. She went to Beverly Hills, I think.
Do they give you money, or are you doing this for free?
I do for free, but I just came from Texas. I went to Colorado, so it's a couple. They flew me to Colorado Springs, to Denver, to Texas, because they had to go to a Beyonce concert, and their ovulation was around the same time. So
wait, you had to go see Beyonce?
No, I didn't have to see Beyonce.
They
went to see Beyonce. I just was there for the sperm, and
right.
I got to do it. But man, I was tired afterwards. I came back last night. And so right now I'm all jet lagged because I had to do all the traveling for them. But it was free. They paid for it and everything. And I went out, and they were already planning their baby shower when we were leaving. I'm like, what's up? Oh, you're planning your baby shower? I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, I mean, you're not pregnant yet. Well, maybe they are.
How many times you got to fuck for it to take usually?
Oh, man, it depends. I mean, if they're like really young, fertile,
right,
1 or 2 times.
Because they know when they're ovulating.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. But if they're like 35, 40, I mean, got people pregnant on the first time at 40, but some of them are like, it takes a while. Like, some women never get pregnant. I've been trying with a girl for 3 years. 3 years. But she's like overweight, unhealthy, unregular cycle. She doesn't ovulate a lot. She has a lot of health issues, and I just told her, I don't think it's going to work.
Sounds like she'll be a great mom.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I told her to adopt. I said, I don't think it's going to happen, but she's like very persistent. I'm like, okay.
Has it been hard for you to, like, you just painted a picture of somebody that to me sounds like I probably might not want to smash.
No, you wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't.
And you're having intercourse with her, or you just jerking off in a cup?
Yeah, intercourse, yeah.
Do you think she's just doing this just to get some dick on you?
No, she seriously wants a kid because she's like a nanny for this family, and she wants to just being a nanny makes her want to have a kid. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it, but you may have to adopt.
So how do they vet you? Like, what are you? You seem like a regular guy to me. Like, so.
What do you mean they vet me? Like,
what do you bring to the table besides some nut?
So besides me, like the frozen sperm? Well, I mean,
or like what about you that makes you? What makes you such a good
guy?
A good guy to have a baby with?
Like why my genes?
Yeah, why your genes?
I'm a Jew, and I'm educated. I'm educated.
All right.
Everyone in my family has an engineering degree, is a lawyer.
What about you?
I have a bachelor's in accounting. I know it's not that great, but
so you're like you're the shit Jew of the
I'm the Jew.
Family.
No, I'm definitely probably the biggest Jew in the family, but the biggest Jew. Yeah, no, I'm like the biggest Jew.
Are you getting mostly Jewish couples, or is it just are Jewish men more?
I have
attractive?
a Jewish kid. I do have a Jewish kid. I think I only donated to one Jewish mom, and she's my only single mom, and she's well off. And here's my kid, actually, right there with her, the single mom, little.
L'chaim.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. So she does the whole Jewish thing with him. He speaks Hebrew and stuff.
So you're like, all right, ladies, you want to fuck with me? I have a bachelor's in accounting. My family's smart.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're like. I come from a smart family.
You know,
I think I got my bachelor's. That was pretty good.
I'm not
I'm
like
a 3.9 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not like a super rocket scientist supermodel, but those guys ain't gonna give you their sperm because they probably want a family of their own. They don't want to do this. They don't. It's like my twin brother. So he's going for his PhD in computer engineering, and I told him, hey, do you want to donate sperm? He's like, no, I don't want to pay child because he's very well off and educated.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to do this. I keep saying, why don't you do this? Because I know some people in his area, and because they hit me up and they want to get pregnant, and he doesn't want to do it because he's scared of child support.
I don't blame him. Do you have a job, or is this it?
Yeah, I work from home. I do some accounting work from home, so I can travel whenever I want, really. So if someone says, "Hey, can you come out next week?" I could do it.
So you're not worried about child support because you don't got like a ton for them to take.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not like making millions of dollars a year. Yeah,
you actually got to GoFundMe too, right? Or
I just set up a GoFundMe just for this because I'm thinking like. Well, see, there's a lot of people, obviously some people are, let's say, in New York or Florida, right?
Do they ever, do the people you ever knock up, do they ever send you a gift or anything? Like hey, thanks for fucking the kid, here's a t-shirt.
I've had people give me money for, one couple, I think after I, jerked off in their cup, they gave me like $260, 15 minutes. I didn't ask. $260, yeah. I didn't ask or anything.
What a weird number.
I thought it was weird. But they're like, we're so thankful for you. And they just handed me $260. I didn't ask though. I never asked for money. I just asked, hey, pay my travel expenses and that's it. I'm good. And I'll give you as much sperm as you want. You want it every single day for 3 days. I think this Texas couple in Colorado, I think it was 3 days in a row we donated. And, they just paid my travel. Although
how do they find out about you? BePregnantNow.com. How do people find out about that? Besides like you doing radio shows and shit.
Well, BePregnantNow.com. That's like my website. Yeah, I'm on there, so you can find me through there. And that gives like fertility advice. Like I tell you what they get, how, like because, you know, obviously a fertility doctor is going to charge you $5,000 for advice. They're going to charge you thousands of dollars for help getting pregnant. They're going to say, take this. But I'm giving you free advice on my website. Even couples that are looking to get pregnant right now, don't waste your time with a fertility doctor. Try my stuff. Pretty much everything I take on there, I take. Everything that's on my website, I take, or the methods I do, like pre-seed, you know, there's some maca I take off the website. Just read it. I think I have different sections for female fertility on the website and different sections for male fertility.
All
So
right.
if you have a low sperm count, you can just take that, you just go to the website and check it out. And remember, the website is bepregnantnow.com. Just type it in, bepregnantnow.com.
Is one of the mothers on the? Do we have one of the? Is one of the moms? I think one of your mothers.
Yeah, one of the moms is on there. I think.
Sierra.
Sierra, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Thanks for calling up. So, how old is your baby? With
My baby is about to be 7 months tomorrow.
Oh, 7 months. Congratulations. What made you want to go with Kyle?
Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. My wife is the one that has the baby. We chose him because he looks a little bit like my mom, because we were trying to make the baby have similar features from both parents.
Okay. All right.
And he kind of reminds me of my mom. He has a lot of the same features. I wish I could, upload a pic right now, but...
I have some. I could show him right now. I could show him a pic of her right now.
He's pulling it up.
No, of the kid. I'm just going to show Jude just so she knows who he's talking about.
Oh.
Go on. Keep going.
And he just looked like my mom. He was what we were looking for when we were thinking about donors. It wasn't like anything out of the blue, special. We weren't looking for we want her to have blue eyes, or we want this, or we want that. We just
wanted a Jew.
Specifically were looking for a healthy, white male, being as my mother is white.
Okay.
And that's why we pretty much went with him.
And did you do it in a cup, or did you guys do intercourse?
Oh, no intercourse. We used the soft cup. I actually put it inside of her, and that's how that worked out.
So he jerked off in a soft cup, handed it off to you, and then he left the room, and you guys had your moment?
Yes.
A big moment, because I always tell him after you do it, you need the orgasm right away, because it's going to pull in the sperm.
So So you helped her achieve an orgasm, and then you put the sperm in?
Yes.
No, first. Yes. You put the sperm in first, and then achieve orgasm.
How'd that go?
Oh, yeah.
So you tasted the sperm.
And then she has to sit up on a pillow for about 45 minutes so everything can, slide down.
And then, poof, a baby came out.
Yeah, and honestly, I swear she was, pregnant first try, because, 2 days later, she started throwing up immediately. I don't know how that happened, but it was just, immediately we knew she was pregnant, but we still, wanted to try again just to make sure.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure she got pregnant the first time, being as our baby came so soon.
Now, do you plan on having more children, or do you think one is enough for you?
We actually want 3 more kids by him.
No shit.
Hey, I'm down to help.
Yeah, and we're probably going to try again next year for another baby, so stay tuned for that.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. And are you in this area, or do you fly him out?
We actually live in the area. We could drive to him, but right now my wife is in the military, so we could be getting stationed somewhere else, and we might end up having to fly him out, or we'll fly out to him. Either one.
That's cool. Well, congratulations. Thanks for telling me your story. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345 is the number to dial if you have any questions. You know, I'm not even trying to shit on you, bro. How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
I can't. That never scares anybody away. Chicks won't fucking date somebody that's under 5'8", and you're fucking knocking them up.
Yeah, but besides the height, everything else is good. They're like, oh, hey, I like everything else.
Yeah, you got the PhDs in the family and shit.
Yeah, the PhDs, what would you have? A guy that's 6'4" with, who,
Well, I'm not a chick, so I don't know. I'm just, I'm just going based on dating. You know what I mean? And are you single right now?
I've never had a girlfriend.
Will you stop knocking women up once you get a girlfriend?
I don't know if I'll ever get a girlfriend, to be honest.
Why do you feel like you won't get a girlfriend?
I just never had a girlfriend. I don't think I'll, I don't know. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I don't see it happening, and I see no reason to stop. Like, I keep in contact with a lot of the moms. I actually have a Facebook group, so my moms could share pictures and have play dates with other kids, so the half siblings go out and have play dates and stuff. We're actually I plan on doing like barbecues in like 20 years, so we all get together and do like a yearly barbecue with all the kids and the moms.
You and all the children?
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty cool.
How come you don't charge at all?
I feel like it's gonna give me a bad rep. Like, I'm charging, I think it's gonna be like, I'm not like broke on the street, you know what I mean? So it's not like.
You got a roommate, or you live in?
I live alone. I have a house.
So you got a house by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're doing okay.
I'm doing okay for myself. Like, I do okay. Like, I'm not like broke on the street. So,
right.
Obviously if I was broke, about to be homeless, yeah. But, I get by. I'm not like balling. But I don't have a lot of expenses. So, I'm pretty much good. And I'm not going to have any kids of my own, I think. Too much work.
Well, you got a bunch of kids. You got 18.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I'm not going to have any, like, I'm going to get a wife and have a kid with them because.
Are you going to make sure that you let the kids know who the other kids are so they don't have sex with each other?
That's why I have the Facebook group. That's why I have a Facebook group.
Is that one of the main reasons?
Yeah, and so they can hang out and talk and, discuss, share pictures. Some of the moms, though, don't want to talk to the other moms.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just want their privacy. I say, hey, do you want to join my Facebook group? And like, no, we need some privacy. We don't want to know anyone, but they'll keep in contact with me, but not the moms. So it's kind of,
that might lead to incest.
I mean, that's why there's genetic testing to track the people,
Yeah, I do that all the time when I go out to the bar. I fucking get a chick's number.
Sperm banks, they don't keep track though. Like when you get someone pregnant, a lot of the moms don't tell the sperm banks, and it's much more risky, so they don't keep track. Yeah, they don't keep track, and people always like say, oh, you should use a sperm bank, but when you go to a sperm bank, they don't keep track a lot of times. In my case, like, I'm trying to keep track, and I have all the moms' numbers, and I could always say when the kids are 18, all of them said, hey, you can contact me. And
have you ever flown out?
I have.
And have someone seen you and been like,
3 times.
We're good on this.
3 times I've flown out.
And they've shut you down.
What do you mean?
Have you ever flown out or met up with somebody and they're like, yeah?
No, not once. They all wanted me. I flew out to Texas recently. No, it was Colorado. Then they flew me to Texas because Beyonce, and no, they wanted me. And same with the other 2. I flew to Alaska a month ago, and then I flew to, I think, Kansas in January.
Let's go to. There's so many questions for you. First off, this guy, he's mad. Max.
Yes.
What's up, Max? Go ahead.
Hey, I think that he's either full of shit, or if he's not, I really pity everybody involved, all his kids and the parents and everything. You are clearly not intelligent enough to pass any of the tests. I've been to the cryobank in Westwood here in Los Angeles to try out, and first off, why are you not getting money? That's just mind-blowingly fucking stupid. And second of all, there is a huge test you have to do, and they're not looking for someone who's like, can barely answer questions and is like, I have a bachelor's degree. They're only looking for like doctors and lawyers and like A-level guys. And if you're not perfect, like you will get rejected by them. And I guarantee if he came to LA, they would not accept him.
Max.
So if he's just like finding people on the internet.
I just want to know this. You seem very passionate. You seem very passionate, Max. You said you went there. Were you accepted or rejected? Max?
How rigorous the test is.
What's that?
And if he's like, I've had unprotected sex with more than a couple people in the past year, they'll reject you on that alone, too.
No shit.
Have you ever been exposed? Have you had a friend who's had herpes? They'll reject you for that if you've been exposed to it.
Oh, they never
You don't have to have done anything. You just have to be near them, exposed.
Do you got herpes or anything like that?
Nah, I get tested all the time. I always tell the moms, hey, if you want to test me, I'll go straight away to STD, my doctor, or you send me somewhere and I test, and they test too. I ask for STD test. And,
yeah, it doesn't work like that. And
are you
in
upset?
reality, no doctor.
Max, are you mad that you got rejected and he's just out here freelance, just busting
No,
nuts
I don't
and
care.
chicks?
It was a whim off like a Craigslist ad, but
Right.
no doctor is going to be like, yeah, do it the natural method. There's a whole point in you donating and them doing everything scientifically and not just being like, hey, fuck this stranger who's like, what are you, like 22 or something? Being like, yeah, this random dude's going to come fuck you for like 3 days. And you don't have to pay him. Like, there's
Why are you so bitter?
Here that just doesn't add up.
Why are you so mad, Max? We just talked to one of his fucking, unless he's finessing the fuck out of us, you know what I mean? But like,
I didn't sleep with her. I jerked off in a cup for him. They're happy, but he's tripping on me. You know, they're happy. Sierra's happy with the kid, so.
Ty in OKC. Ty.
What's going on? Yeah, I had a question about, like, do any people ever ask you about history of mental illness in your family or anything like that? Because it's pretty easily passed down through genetics as well. That's how I got. John told me to keep it short.
That's a good question.
Yeah, no, I always give them information, whatever they want. Like, if they want to see STD testing, or I always offer, hey, send me to a genetic test place and I'll get a genetic testing, or pretty much anything. Like, in general, when couples have a kid, they don't get genetic testing or anything. Most don't. But I offer it. I say, hey, do it, and I'm good. And I also have a lot of kids that are older, so they can see how the kids turned out, and they can make a decision for themselves if they want to use me.
Do you like all your kids?
Some I like better than others. I'll be honest. Some I do like better than others. Some moms of the moms. I mean, I'm being honest. Some of the moms I like more than some of the other moms.
I was gonna say, is it weird? Like this is like you've given life to this child, and then like you're watching them turn your child into an asshole by the way that they raise them.
Yeah,
is that weird for you?
I think some of the. I think for the most part the moms are doing good. I just think some of the moms should be more open. Like, some of the moms want to be so secret, and I feel like maybe they should be more open, because when the kid gets older, he's going to want to know where he comes from. And it's been proven the later you tell the kid that they were from donor sperm, the more drastic effects it's going to have on the kid in the future. So, it's better just to tell them as soon as possible.
So you're upset that they won't let the kids know that you're the part that you played in this. I'm not really upset. I just think maybe they should be honest, because the sooner the better. Because the kids what don't you like about
know.
the kids then? You said some of the kids you like better than others.
I think I like some of the kids more just because, I guess it's more based on the moms, not the kids. Like, some of the moms I have better relationships with, so I don't want to say it's necessarily the kids. It's just some of the moms, like, I have better relationships with than some other moms, because some moms don't really talk to me like they're kind of like flaky. Like, I have a kid with a mom in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And they didn't let me know they gave birth for like 4 months later, and then we donated again. And then right after I donated for their second kid, they never let me know if they got pregnant or they had the kid. So.
Well, that's rude.
I know. So I don't know, like, if I had another kid or like what's going on.
Huh. You should put that in. You should write that into the contract, that you get to know if you have the fucking kid.
Yeah. No, I mean, something should happen. I usually if people are kind of like flaky like that, a lot of times I won't donate to them, just because if they're not going to at least let me know or something, I think it's kind of,
you're in your feelings right now.
Yeah, not really like hurting my feelings. I just feel like it's kind of, it's rude. Like you said, it's rude just to not say it.
Let's go to Rancho Cucamonga. Eduardo.
Hey, man. Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, I was just wondering, have you ever caught feelings or felt anything more for one of these moms than just having the child, or
nah.
Has anything been more than just intercourse?
No, and with the intercourse, I don't do it that often, by the way. People are always thinking, like, you're just having sex all these ones. No, I mostly do it in a cup, but, I'm kind of picky now on who I actually do it naturally with. I want to make sure they're clean. I talk to them, and make sure we're good.
Don in Connecticut.
Yeah, I was just curious to know if you have like a fetish with getting girls pregnant. I mean, you were saying you've never had a girlfriend. You don't charge them any money to do this. Kind of sounds like you just like knocking chicks up.
I think it's just something that it's a biological urge, just like every guy that wants to have a kid. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, it's cool knowing I am having a kid because I'm not gonna have any kids of my own. But also obviously,
you have 18
kids. Yeah. But that's because people come to me and they don't want to go to a sperm bank. And these moms aren't broke.
Have you turned down any women?
Yes, a lot.
What are red flags besides being on welfare?
Some of them, if they're just like really like, honestly, like if they're just like really like how you say, like they're not mentally stable. Like some of the moms I've talked to, some people I talked to just were in the right state of mind, and I didn't want to, obviously these aren't my kids I'm raising, but I still give a shit about the kids, how they turn out, because, they're still my kids. I still want to make sure they're going to turn out good. So if a mom's kind of crazy,
right?
I don't want to get in that situation. They're probably going to come after child support in that case.
You can smell that a mile away. You want the richies. You want the rich ones.
No, not all of them are rich. Some of them have money, some of them don't. And I just I'm not gonna like Sierra, like they're not like filthy rich, but they get by, and so
right.
I still donated.
John in Nashville is interested in getting into it. We'll end with you, John. Go ahead.
It's Josh.
Oh, sorry, John.
All right, here's the deal. All right, I'm trying to figure out how could a man get in business with you. And the reason I say that is because I've had 3 kids of my own. And unlike some people, I know that all kids are not cute. There are some ugly babies. I've seen that. Some people refuse to believe that, but there are some ugly babies and ugly kids. I make good-looking kids. How do I sign up?
Well, I think the biggest thing is living in a place where there's a lot of lesbians. The thing is about LA, there's a lot of lesbians here. So I don't know. You said you're in Connecticut, so you're kind of out in the middle. Nashville. Yeah, you're probably in the
Bible Belt.
Yeah, you're probably that's the worst place to do it because there's really like not a lot of lesbians out there. Really, for you, I would just recommend
move to Portland.
I mean, I would travel.
Go to
They
Portland.
fly you around.
I mean,
really, they'd fly me around.
Yeah, but I don't travel that often. It's like 3 times a day. I mean, really, I'd recommend, going, what should I say? I would say ask around, maybe go to, ask, gay friends or, doctors in your area or,
I mean, you don't have like a website or nothing for yourself?
Well, they find me on Facebook.
Where you can like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why don't you just start your own website?
I guess a menu.
Why don't you just start your own website?
He's done did the groundwork, huh?
BePregnantNow.com. There you go.
BePregnantNow.com. You can also add me on Facebook, and I could also, if there's anyone in your area.
Why don't you start renting out dudes and shit?
Like,
why don't you start pimp his ass out? Pimp his ass out.
I mean, hit me up on Facebook, dude. Kyle Gordy. I mean, and this is for anyone else that wants to hit me up. That's interesting.
What's that last name?
Kyle, last name Gordy, Gordy. Add me on Facebook, and I'll send people to you guys. And there's my GoFundMe, by the way. The Price of Parenting. It's for anyone who wants to donate. Because obviously, I'd love to help out more people, but there's travel costs, so people can donate to it. It's on my Facebook. The Price of Parenting, exactly how it sounds. GoFundMe. It only has $20 right now. but I mean,
you get to fucking fuck chicks and get them pregnant, and I have to take care of the babies. It's like you're living the dream.
Well, I mean, this is really for deserving couples. Really, the Price of Parenting. So
that's one of your kids?
No, that's just a stock photo.
That's a fucking. I was gonna say a kid is much cuter than you.
That's a stock. Oh well, if you want to see a good-looking kid, I have. Oh my God, this kid is.
This baby's beautiful right there. No. That's false advertisement. You got some fucking fake baby that's not even
that
yours.
was just, I actually had someone write it for me to help me with it, and they just said use that photo because I didn't want to use.
Yeah, because that's a cute photo.
Let me see a good looking kid.
How old is your oldest kid, by the way?
Gonna be 4 November 1st.
No shit.
His name is Nathan.
Nathan.
Oh, Nathan. Here's one of my kids. This is one of my green eyes. Look at those eyes.
Oh, that's a cute little baby.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is the mom's black.
No shit.
The mom is black. I know, it's crazy. The mom's black, but the kid looks like completely white, brown hair, and light green eyes.
Yeah.
So,
she might get a little darker when she gets older.
Yeah, no, I think they get darker, but most of my black moms that I have kids with, the kids have white skin. like they're lighter skin, like they're very, very, very light. So, I mean, if that's something that people are interested in.
You want to give out some, hey ladies, if you want a beige baby, you holler at my man Kyle right now.
Kyle Gordy, K-Y-L-E on Facebook. K-Y-L-E, last name G-O-R-D-Y. Kyle
You want
Gordy,
that
people.
good hair.
That good hair.
You want that good hair, holler at Kyle.
Kyle Gordy. Yeah, K-Y-L-E, G-O-R-D-Y. And I'll do it to anyone. Straight couples, single women, lesbian couples. I do have a
kid will not be a basketball player, but he might be good with numbers.
He'll get a free trip to Israel, though.
There you go, free trip to Israel.
Because if you're Jewish, you get a free trip to Israel for
only
tag
if the
life.
mom's
I'm
Jewish.
No. It's both Jewish. It's if your dad, mom, grandpa, or grandparents are Jewish.
No shit.
You get a free trip. Look it up. Taglit Israel. Birthright Israel, and you get a free trip until you're 32. It's a $5,000 trip for free if your parents are Jewish.
Do you tell them that in your thing?
Yeah,
like,
I tell them that.
Free trip to Israel?
Yeah, and you know.
Look at that.
Look at it right there, free trip.
Birthright Israel, 40 friends, 10 days, free.
My sibling went. You can go for young Jewish adults, 18 to 32.
I can't go, they won't let me.
You're not Jewish?
Nah, bro, I'm Italian.
Okay. Well, I have a little bit of Italian in me, but,
there you go.
You know, yeah, that's a benefit. A $5,000 trip for free.
Boom.
So, my sibling went for 10 days, and my sibling said it was okay. I was like, what's okay about it? It's like, it was just okay in Israel. But I'm like, yeah, 10 days there. I'm like, okay.
You're not selling this, man. I'm trying to get you more chicks to knock up. You get a free trip to the Middle East.
I think
real
it was
stable out there.
I think it was my sibling just didn't like it because I think my sibling doesn't like traveling. Really, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty.
BePregnantNow.com. And is your GoFundMe on there as well?
No, my GoFundMe is, you can just Google a GoFundMe, go to GoFundMe and type in the price of parenting. So the price of parenting. And if you donate, like pretty much it's going to be for flying out to people and helping couples, deserving couples that want a child, but obviously don't want to spend thousands of dollars at a sperm bank because even, sperm banks, the sperm they give you isn't really that effective.
He's going to give you 100% of his load.
I save up like 5 days. I try to save up 5 days. I eat organic. Right. I mean, I take this seriously. Like, even right now, like I'm sitting, like typically I don't sit because it kills your sperm.
You just stand?
I literally, I actually walk around my house naked. Because you're cooling down your balls. Yeah.
You want to have the most sperm
because it heats up your balls if you wear clothes and it restricts your blood flow.
You out your fucking mind.
I mean, you got to do it. I mean, I don't want to waste
When's your next one lined up?
Maybe today. I'm waiting on her to tell me it's positive.
No shit.
The test, so we may do it tonight or tomorrow. But last month she never got a positive, and then I have another one lined up in a couple of days.
Are you gonna fuck her or just give her a cup?
Nah, in a cup. I haven't done it naturally in a few months.
We write all out show on the cup and just hand it.
Yeah,
to
no,
her.
I don't really do it naturally that much. I try to avoid it as much as possible, just because there's unless the person really wants to or the doctor says I would prefer this, because when you do obviously jerk off in a cup or whatever, like it's exposed to air, to light, and it's going to kill a lot of the sperm usually. So that's why their doctors recommend doing it naturally. So,
but you don't like to do it naturally.
I mean,
all right, stop. All right, we're done. We got it. This is going to go forever.
It's going to go forever. Yeah, you're right.
All right. I really appreciate you coming in and discussing this with me. I feel like I learned so much.
Okay. Oh, well, thanks for having me.
I might start knocking chicks up.
Shout out my Facebook one more time, Kyle Gordy. So anyone who wants to get help, anyone who wants to help getting pregnant, hit me up on my Facebook, Kyle Gordy, Kyle Gordy, like Barry Gordy, but Kyle.
He had a 3.96 GPA at university.
I have proof of that too.
I'm looking at it right. Where'd you go?
I went to Cal State Northridge.
There it is.
I actually graduated top of my class. There, and I actually tutored people in my class.
He was a tutor
in my class because I knew the stuff already. Because I wanted to make sure if people pass, I want to help them out.
You just a helpful dude.
I just want to help. Yeah,
right, man.
I'm trying to be.
Bye. All right, man. Let's go.
All right.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
All right, y'all. Hey, this is your chance to take over the station. Yep, that's right. Call up right now, 888-742-3345. It is the All Out Request Hour. You call up, request a song, we'll play that shit for you. Why? Because we care about you as listeners. You're welcome ahead of time. It's All Out Request Hour coming up next.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
888-742-3345. It is the All Out Request Hour. Call up right now. Request the songs you want to hear. Let's go to Jacob.
Yep.
What up, man?
What's up, man? Can you play Get You Mad by Eminem? It's one of his old diss tracks.
Yeah, I think that was on sound bombing. The sound bombing thing.
Yeah, man, I've been listening to Eminem since I was like 2. So
yeah, there you go.
Like since I remember speaking.
I just do that to get you mad. Yeah, that was. I might be wrong.
Oh man, it's so savage.
Yeah, he really goes in on that. All right, let's go to let's keep this shit going. We're gonna go to motherfucking Estebar. Estebar.
Yo, can I get some of that 3-6 Mafia? Who we be?
3-6. Who we be?
Yes, sir.
There you go. You want to send that out to anybody or just fucking play it?
Nah, just representing Texas, San Angelo, oil field country.
There it is, man. Appreciate all that oil you get so I can drive my car.
There you go, bro.
My man. Peace. Let's jump off into that. Actually, you know what? We're going to do one more. Craig in Brunswick.
Yo, Dick's box cut out of Brunswick via Philly. All hell, Brickyard, the mighty Brickyard. But what's going on, fellas?
What up, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man, in this motherfucking rain, man, riding the Jessup to go pick up something. But I wanted to know, I want to hear guys playing, but I wanted to see if you guys had Ram Squad. Are you familiar with Richard Allen Mob?
Say that again. You broke up. I couldn't even
hear. Ram Squad?
The Ram Squad. I'm not even hip. Where they from?
Richard Allen Mob.
Richard Allen Mob?
It's a group out of Philly from back in the day, like EST and all them.
Okay.
If you're familiar with them, 3 Times Dope.
Yeah.
You know, Kwame and all them.
Yeah.
Well, they was Tommy Real Nigga and all them, Boy Back and all them, real hot.
What do you want to hear
Richard Allen.
What you want to hear from them?
Oh, where do we go from here?
All right, where do we go? Got you. Let's get that, and if we can't, we'll get guys playing for you. All right.
All right.
My man, be well, bro.
All right.
Let's
you
go.
too.
Peace. Clay in Alabama, what you want to hear, man?
Say, man, I want to give a shout out to the last Mr. Big. Past couple of years ago, bro, you be rocking that trial time, man. Let me hear that from you.
You got it. That was an all request hour. Don't go anywhere.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Did you miss any of the show? Well, you can go to Sirius.com/on-demand and listen on demand. Sirius.com/on-demand. Listen to the All Out Show or all the shows. Most of the talk shows are on there. Just type in this show you want to see, and then you can listen to it. We don't have any of the music either. It's just straight Judy talking. We know you live a busy life, so sometimes you miss these shows. That's why we have on demand, a la carte. You're welcome. Coming up next, John is going to tell me awesome cities, the most fun cities ever, and what fucking will do for you. It's probably good for you. Unless you fuck someone with AIDS, then it's bad for you. Remember that. All right, news next.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
A recent study is saying that having sex once a week can make you feel 15 years younger. Looking at people over 50, and that over a period of a month, having sex at least 4 times, exercising 16 times, and taking a holiday or a mini break helped you feel better, just in general.
So getting pussy is good for you, and dick. Dick and pussy's good for you.
Across the board. Makes you feel good. And younger.
That's why you look so fucking old.
That's probably part of it. That's probably part of it.
You lost your virginity at 26. You started going gray at 30.
I was going gray in high school. What are you talking about?
Started going gray in high school?
Yeah.
God
Absolutely.
damn. Yeesh.
I used to worry about it, and then at some point I just gave in.
You're like, fuck it. So you got a haircut. Did you cut it yourself or you went to a barber?
My roommate did it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, she just took the clippers out, took care of it on Saturday. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it's not bad, right?
You look like you could be an extra in Schindler's List.
Right. Why would you feel younger when you're having sex or after you have sex? Like, oh gosh,
I feel empty after sex. It's funny because it's true. No, yeah, like if I'm fucking, it's just better for you. It's just better. You're just supposed to be fucking. That's what you're supposed to do in this world. That's why them priests, they gotta fuck them kids.
Oh. That is just not going away. It's crazy.
They don't stop. They don't stop. Even woke Pope won't even. He's like, hey, but let's just talk about the straws in the ocean. Like, yo, quit fucking them kids. Yeah, all right. So yeah, fuck once a week. It's good for you.
That is the minimum here. But the research has highlighted the need to look after yourself and do things that make you happy. Of course, sex makes most people happy.
And I don't know if you're having regular sex. You usually try to, like, there's other stuff that you're doing that pairs with it. Like, maybe hit some push-ups or try to be a little active or some shit like that.
Don't smoke and drink as much.
Yeah. Because having sex when you're out of shape, that shit is There's been some times where I haven't been all the way in shape and I'm like pounding out on top like, man, I hope she hurries up and comes because I'm going to die. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know. But then I just be like, hey, you should ride me. Season, yo, fucking.
That is a big number. They're 15 years younger. Again, that's just how you feel.
Well, clearly, your cells don't fucking rejuvenate and shit, but like, yeah. 15 years or younger, once a week. Does it accumulate? So are you like, if you do it for a month, are you 6 years younger? Or does it just maintain the 15 years younger?
I don't think it works like that.
All right, just checking.
How old do you feel?
I feel my age. Cause I might fuck and shit like that, and then I go outside or I look on the internet, and then I feel like an old ass man once again. I'm just like, what am I doing here, man? So you can do, I just saw like some dude wearing like skinny jeans with knee pads, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? What kind of shit is this? Give me something else, man.
Seeing fashion models, this makes women feel worse about certain aspects of their body, specifically their midsections. So the moment they see these photos, instantly they just sort of feel bad about themselves. Not everybody, but they're saying it looks like nearly 6 in 10 women.
The whole fucking point of I don't know if you noticed this, but the whole point of fashion is to make women feel bad about themselves. Fashion is like a pimp. Like it builds you up and breaks you down, and builds you up and breaks you down. How many times do people go buy new shit for like the new season? You don't.
No.
But like, women are always buying new shit. Cause the last shit's out of style. Why is it out of style? Cause some fucking rich motherfuckers up in New York or London said it's out of style. Some gay dude said that that's not cool no more. And now you gotta wear high-waisted pants. Or fucking blousey pants from the fucking 70s. Or whatever. And then they get these fucking chicks They airbrush the shit out of them, and then they pin all of them. I'm talking, I holler at a model, and she was like, yo, dude, every outfit they pin. Like, it's pinned. Like, all the ready-to-wear shit that they sell you, it doesn't fit right. Like, they literally pin the models so that it looks like it's been tailored properly.
Oh, I see.
It's like everything, it's a big scam. Yeah, fucks with ladies' heads, man.
But do you feel bad when you see some hot guy in a suit or something? Like, oh, look at him. He's so gorgeous. I mean,
I told you that story. I was like, when I came out here to act, and it was like I didn't have a car, and I was crossing the street, and I was like leaving some bullshit scam of an acting class, and it was 3 fucking nice cars with the most handsome men in the world with like chiseled jaws and shit, and I looked at them as I walked by, and I was like, I don't have a chance. It's like what the fuck? Like, you could tell they was actors and shit, and I was just like, I don't have a chance. Like, it's a wrap. Thank God for radio. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever see those people next door at that casting agency? All the hot people pacing out outside
out here.
Yeah.
No, I don't ever see. I don't come in that way. No. I don't take the bus. I take a car.
Every night I see them outside pacing. A lot of hot
They
women.
was talking about how women feel fucked up. I want someone to do a thing. I think we're talking about this, man. Like, yo, bro, like, how do dudes not feel fucked up about their dicks? Unless you're in like athletics, the only time you see a penis is a giant dick at a crazy angle. Like, how do motherfuckers? They never talk about male body image issues and shit like that. Someone needs to do a paper on that.
Get some funding.
You know, problem is a smart man. They're over there doing engineering. They don't got time to do papers. You're killing them.
But these women felt less inclined to wear swimsuits in public after seeing the hot women, and they just felt bad about everything, their breasts, their stomach.
All that, ladies, you're beautiful the way you are, unless you ugly, and then just know all that shit is fucking, man. That shit is doctored than a motherfucker, man. That shit is doctored like a motherfucker. They airbrush the shit out of it. To me, it should be illegal. That's false advertisement. You know what I mean? Like, some goddamn, you selling some products and they fucking doctoring that shit up. I guess that's what they do at like McDonald's. You ever see the burgers on TV? Them shits look delicious. And when you get there,
not so hot.
Nah. Burgers look like they're on suicide watch. Like, they just depressed than a motherfucker. All right, yeah, so newsflash. Women feel bad when they see fucking hot chicks.
Let's try to keep it in check.
I always said that. And, yo, if you look at that shit back in the day when they had magazines a lot at 7-Eleven, it would be like all these badass chicks right at the fucking eye level of like a fucking 4-year-old girl. Like, that shit ain't good for no one's brain. It fucks them up. Gives them a weird idea of what's pretty.
Well, aren't they pretty, though?
But there's more than just one kind of pretty, though, is what I'm saying. I find beauty in imperfection. I find that interesting. Like, all my chicks that I've ever dated are, like, beautiful, but, like, they're not, like, they don't look fucking, they're not so pretty, they're boring. Does that make sense? You see the bitches, they look so good, that bitch just look boring. I'm like, that's a boring ass. She looks like one of the Brats or whatever fuck them toys were, whatever fuck Barbie ass looking. I don't know, but that's just me. Other dudes, they like that shit. They work real hard. They're like hedge fund guys all their life. They finally get some money up, and then they go get themselves a trophy wife, buy them some tits, fucking parade them around, enter in some fucking loveless marriage and shit, and cheat on each other.
Sounds grim.
Yeah, that's it.
Wallet Hub, they put together a list of fun cities in the U.S. It's a pretty extensive list, but I've got the top 10 here. I can tell you where Detroit is as well. But they looked at things like nightlife, restaurants, movie theaters, festivals, playgrounds, workout places.
Workout places. All right, what's the most fun city
If you had to guess, I guarantee
I
you
hate
get this.
Vegas, but
Sorry, number one.
That's what I was gonna say. And I hate Vegas.
You hate it?
Yeah, and I end up there every fucking year for some stupid shit. Vegas is only good if you gamble or you like to overpay for pussy. And I don't drink either, so like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
You still go to strip clubs when you go there?
Yeah, I think one Vegas trip, like me and my homeboy just ended up snorting an Oxy 80, and then I just was like, he had some drug dealer he was cold with, like, and this dude was like a real Vegas, like, he was from Vegas. I don't know how else to put it. He was like a white dude with a mullet and a hip pack, and it full of meth and fucking pills, and we ran around with them, and I just fucking, I remember George Clinton was playing, no one was there, and I was puking behind I was just puking my brains out behind the dumpster. I was like, oh, this is awful.
That does not sound fun.
Fucking Vegas. All right, New York City is number 2.
Number 3. Orlando is number 2.
Oh, because of fucking all the theme parks and shit. They got like 50 fucking theme parks there.
Atlanta, you ever been there? That's number 4.
Atlanta, yeah. I like Atlanta. I have fun there, actually. Me and Joe Scudder and Kerosene, we ran around. Thick ass. All the women are thick. Whew, buddy. Yeah, just fucking thick. White girls, black girls, Hispanic girls, all of them thick, thick, thick. Loved it.
Miami's number 5.
Miami.
Here in LA, we're 13.
Really?
Yeah. Honolulu, Denver, San Diego, New Orleans beat us out. San Francisco, Portland of all places. How's that fun?
Portland's food kills our food. The food scene in Portland is nuts. You know, they all farm to table and shit. If you can get through their protests, you can really enjoy a nice meal and a nice night out in Portland. I went up there to visit my cousin. We hung out after my book reading. It was fun. I like Portland.
If you had to guess where Detroit is, where would that be? On this list of 137.
37.
Oh, sorry. A little worse. 64.
All right. Damn. I was almost 64.
Yeah.
They just don't know what to do.
Towards the back of the list here, Oxnard at 181.
Oxnard, California.
Not fun, apparently.
That's the least fun city in America?
Well, Pearl City, Hawaii.
Probably a lot of meth there, I'm guessing.
Santa Rosa, I thought, that's not a bad place. Then that's 179. I don't know.
They come up with some dumbass lists.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you need to have someone take you around and then be like, okay, that was live. Where'd Chicago rank?
Chicago is doing pretty well. Yeah, 6.
Chicago's a fun city. Chicago's dope because you can walk, you can drive, you can take a train, you can take an Uber. The fucking food is fire. There's a bunch of different clubs and shit.
Is it expensive?
Yeah. Not compared to here. Everything's... I feel like we in like the third most expensive between... It's like New York, San Fran, and then I feel like here. So it's not too bad. All right, give me another news story there, Johnny.
There's this school over in Texas, and they are taking a look at their ban on guys wearing makeup. Some kid. There's a boy who put on some makeup, and he refused to remove it. So they sent him to what's called ISS, in-school suspension. And then one of the other students put together a petition, and now they're going to reevaluate this and figure out whether or not they're going to allow boys to wear makeup to school.
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know if I got a fucking opinion on this one.
How would you feel if I started wearing makeup to the office? Lipstick and blush and stuff like that?
Man, if you was transitioning, like, I don't know, dog, like, I'm old, man, like, yo, dog, like, if a dude was wearing makeup, he'd have to be, like, really, like, yo, dog, like, I'm gay and, like, really own that shit. I had a homeboy that would wear makeup, but he could fight real good.
Why did he wear makeup?
Just to fuck with people, just to see if they was gonna do some shit.
Oh man.
I don't know. I guess they should let a motherfucker wear makeup.
Yeah, I mean,
but if he gets clowned on, he also gets clowned on too. You know what I mean? Like, there's consequences to your actions. And I understand if in the ideal world, everybody can, it's all kumbaya and shit. It's free to be you and me. But you start doing shit that the herd finds weird, you might get attacked. That's all I'm saying. Not justifiably, but I'm just saying there's no justice in nature.
I can't remember any kids coming to school, guys that is wearing makeup, and I'm sure there were some that were gay. Everyone sort of knew who they were.
The makeup-y dudes would be wearing that shit like fucking gothy, weird eyeliner and shit like that. So it's like,
actually, okay, yes, I do remember that.
You know what I mean? Like them dudes with black fingernail polish, and goth eyeliner or some shit like that. Like, I don't see what the fucking big deal is. Go ahead, wear your fucking makeup. I'm sure this dude's probably contoured the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's fun to get hollered. He's gonna be catfishing fucking guys at school and shit.
But at some point, it seems like they'll let him go for it.
Well, I hope, yeah. Good. Look, I hope he gets to go for it. I hope he's happy. Whatever makes him happy.
So that's over in Texas.
I don't know. Yeah, like, dog, yeah. Ain't shit ever that, shit was never that deep for me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I liked hats, but you couldn't wear hats in school all the time. You know, sometimes, depending on the year. Like, I wouldn't be like, I need to wear this hat. You don't know how much this means to me. Whatever, man.
There's a top cardiologist out there saying that no one should be doing the keto diet.
What is a keto diet?
I've heard quite a bit about that recently. And
what is it?
So dieters lose weight rapidly because it's a carb-free program. It induces ketosis in the state the body's burning fat, and it can burn a lot of fat quickly. That's the keto appeal. But
wasn't that like the snake juice guy talking about?
Wasn't he the?
He was talking about ketosis, right?
Right, but he was also talking about just starving yourself, and then you're burning your own fat and
fasting and all that shit.
But it really stresses out your body, your heart in particular. And this doctor, he sounds like he should be trusted. Past president of the American College of Cardiology, believes that short-term keto is fine, but doing it for an extended period of time, you are increasing your mortality rate by 53%.
No shit.
So you can really stress yourself out. I hear Rogan talking about this ketosis all the time. He's in keto right now and all that. But
well, we'll find out with Joe Rogan on, won't we? You know what's really good for your heart is half the shit that we sell at the grocery store. So just keep up what you're doing. Get that extra pudding. You deserve that pie. That processed food, that's all you. What's he saying is worse, ketosis or like what people are what the average American's eating?
Well, they're just saying, as all doctors do, a good balanced diet.
What the fuck does that mean, though? Like, no one even knows what a balanced diet is. Even remember that?
Fruits, vegetables, salads, some meat, some carbohydrates. I'm not a dietitian, but I mean, that just seems logical.
I remember they had the whole the pyramid. Like, that was all a scam. Yeah. The grains and shit. It's all a fucking scam. I don't even know what's good no more.
Are you on a diet?
Me? I just eat like whatever it doesn't fuck up my stomach too much. I eat weird food. Like the easiest thing for me to eat is like soft ass bread, like processed bread. It's just easy on my stomach, I guess.
All right, a balanced diet. Fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, lean proteins.
There you go.
Try to take care of yourself.
Keto. You know me, I don't trust them motherfucking doctors.
I know.
I don't trust them. I'll go to one. I have them tell me some shit, then I go try to figure it out on my own. Well, you saw all that shit I went through all year. Fucking.
Where are we now with that? I've lost track.
I'm just like eating probiotics and fucking sleeping as much as possible. I'm just trying to get rest.
Do you have to go back to the doctor at some point for?
No, that's the thing. They're just like, this is what you have. I said, okay, great, fucking awesome. I'm putting on a bit of weight, so I guess that's good. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, people once in a while say, "How's he doing?" I think I just say, "I think he's all right." Is that correct?
I'm better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm better, but this whole weekend I slept, so there you go. There you go, son.
Want some good news?
Yes.
And now, time for good news.
Up in Washington, they are expanding their program here to not send drug users and prostitutes to jail. They send them into treatment.
That's cool.
So, more chronic illegal drug users and prostitutes will be referred to treatment instead of booked into jail. And this is, it first launched in Seattle back in 2011, but it's having an impact here. This one guy they spoke to, Johnny Bousquet. Johnny Bousquet. He was homeless, addicted to heroin, meth, and cocaine. And then they put him in this program, and he's been sober now for 7 months, turning things around.
What's he doing now?
Well, they call him here a Seattle music executive on his way to fame and fortune.
Get the fuck out
after
of here.
Producing a music video starring members of the University of Washington football team. I'm a Husky baby. That was a hit for him, apparently. We've got it here.
I wonder if has he considered heroin?
He was on it.
Going back to it.
He was on it.
Has he thought about just relapsing?
But he was picked up for trying to sell drugs to an undercover police officer. Then this program turned him around. So,
well, there it is. That's the good news.
What do they do with the prostitutes, though? How do they rehab prostitutes? I guess they've got other things going on, but
they help them get. They probably help them get some job skills, get them off the dope and shit like that, and then go from there.
Sounds good.
Nurses' aides, shit like that. I don't know. Maybe what they can't produce rap videos. Is that what you're telling me?
Didn't mean
is that only for men, John? You sexist son of a bitch.
Dogs in the house.
Dogs in the house. Dogs in the house. Man. It's good. Yo, you know me. I'm all for like decriminalizing drugs and treating these junkies more like addicts and shit and trying to get them some treatment than fucking locking them up. They ain't gonna do nothing but add to the prison industrial complex. Boom. That's the news.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
That was a show. Thanks for to the sperm donor, Kyle Gordy. Associate producers and on the phones, Keenan. John does the news. Chris is behind the boards. Alex is the producer. My name is Jude. We the fuck. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.